Hello guys and welcome back with another video. Today we are going to rank all the Valorant knife skins. I think these are all of them. This is a recent list from 22 December. So I think these are all skins and we're going to rank all the Valorant knives from F, the worst knives, A bit above worst knives, D it's between in the middle, C is in the middle, B is a bit above the middle, A really good knives, and S the best knives in the game. Let's just start the tier list. Oh yeah guys, by the way, 3.5% of you are subscribed, so make sure to subscribe. The first knife we've got is this fan of sorts, the thrift shop version of the Celestial fan. That's why I'm going to put it at C. Still think it's a C because Celestial fan is actually a really good knife with a really cool animation, but just I don't really like the colorway. Positive thing about it is that it's a battle pass knife. Those are way cheaper than the usual ones. This blade claw type of knife, I don't even know the name. Irexis, yeah, this is Irexis knife. I rated a D. I think it's way too expensive for what it is. I don't like the claw style animation. This knife, it's the same bundle, and I think it's a really good knife. I'm going to put it at B. The arcade knife, I feel like this is 50-50. You either really like this knife or you really hate it. I've never used it. I haven't seen it a lot in the game because it's pretty new as well. I didn't play the game for a while. I just said you either like it or dislike it, but I have no opinion about it because I never used it. Artisan foil. Decent battle pass skin. A black market butterfly knife. What can I say about it? It is a butterfly knife. I think it's not the best butterfly knife, but it is still a butterfly knife. It's clean, it's like black, but it's not the best one, but it's a really good one. Blade of Ivander. I personally do own this knife. I use it sometimes, but it's one of the worst knives I have, but I only have good knives, so I think it's a bit above average. I put it at B. Yeah, the Blade of Chaos. This has to be at the same tier as the Blade of Ivander. I think it's a blade is pretty underrated in my opinion. I really like it. Oh yeah guys, by the way, a lot of you will probably disagree with me. This is my personal list, so don't judge too much. I know a lot of you will disagree with a lot of these opinions. So the Blade of Circuit, I never liked this sword. I put it at D. The same for this one. When it came out, it was really cool, but I don't like it anymore. The Blades of Promote, I think this is a best blade skin in the game. I really do like this sword. Then this one, I think this is a really ugly skin. I put it at A. The Plastics knife, I think out of every knife with a default animation, I think this is the best one. I really like the fact that you can like equip it, and the sound is just like so satisfying, so I have to put it at B. It's Blade of Ruins or something. Pretty good, but it's yeah, I mean it's mid, like it's mid. This one, A. I feel like this one has to be a B because it's a battle pass skin, so pretty cheap, and it's a dagger. Celestial fan. This is one of my favorite knives I own. I use it a lot, so I must put it at A. I think it's a pretty cool, a unique skin. Not a lot of skins do have the fan animation, and I think out of every fan knife, I think this is the best one. Pretty clean. The inspect is also really clean. Next one is the Champion 2021 Karambit. I feel like this is our first S. I think this is one of the cleanest knives in the game. I personally do not own it. I have a friend that owns it, and I played on his account a few times, and I like it a lot, man. I think it's so clean. All is not always bad, you know. Same for this one. The Champion skins are in general really good, so I must put this one on S as well. I think it's one of the best looking, if not the best looking butterfly knife in the game. This one is a C. The Champion's blade is for me a C as well. I think this is not the best blade in the game. This one is A. This one is D. Combat Crafts X. Nah, I put it at A. This one, I actually own this one. I used it a few times. I think it's pretty good, a pretty decent battle pass skin. This one though, that's really bad. It looks like a dagger, but it is a sword. This one is very underrated. I really do like the fire effects and shit. I really do like that knife. I think it's the best hammer sword knife. This one is mid. This one is mid. This one is a D. Ego knife. This is the worst tool you can have. It's literally the basic knife just with some Chinese letters on it for like 40 euros. Not worth it. Elder Flame dagger is a good A. I really do like the Elder Flame dagger. I think it's a really good skin. It is a bit expensive, but the fire and shit is so good. The default free, so I must put it at A, at the S tier because it's free. Ember Glad Hammer. Nah, not a huge fan of that. The Forsaken blade. It's a dagger or a blade dagger. It's kind of the same. I think this is a bit of the AliExpress version of the Reaver dagger. I personally do own this one, but I like it when you haven't upgraded. I think it's way better then, and I also use it sometimes, but then without the green effect on it because I think it's actually good looking. Them the two Gaia skins. I really do like the Gaia bundle. I think that all the skins are clean except the knives. I don't like the knives. This is probably a pretty unpopular opinion, but I think the Glitch Pop X is so bad. It just doesn't fit. It's like so strange. I don't like it. I think it's F. It's too expensive for what it is. It's just not. I don't like this. I don't like it at all, man. I don't like this X. The Glitch Pop Dagger is A ability. I do have this one on my second account. I use it a lot there. I really like it. Dildo knife. I think it's pretty underrated. Just because of the meme that it looks like a dildo is bad, but I actually do like knife. Okay, this is the Hive Mind sword. I used it a few times because it was like a really early battle pass, but I don't think it's a really good knife. I think it's one of the worst knives in the game. I really do not like it. The Ignite fan. I've used it a few times on my friend's account. I think it's pretty clean, but it's not better than the Celestial fan, so I must put it at B. This blade, B. Claws. I think this one with the only claw is a good B. I don't like the claws in general, but I think out of the claws, I think the Iron and the Oni are at the same level and they are a bit above average. Iron Karambit. This is for me another S tier. I really do like the variations of the Iron Karambit. I think the sound is so clean. Karambit as well, so that makes it even better. So I must put it at S. Next one is the Kingdom Knife. I do have this knife actually, and the only reason I think it's not one of the worst skins in the game is that it has some nostalgic thing to it. So I think I put it at D. I think the knife itself is not really good, but it has something nostalgic to it, you know. This knife, I also got this knife on my second account. I think it's a really good knife. I put it at C. The Mage Punk Claw type of thing. I don't know what it is. It's really heavy. I don't like it. I think I put it at A. Okay, the Neo Frontier X. I actually think this is the best X in the game, so I put it at A. I really like the spinning animation to it. I really like that. Nature Anchor. I think this is a D, man. This is a D. What I said about Iron Claw, same with the Oni Claw. I think it's a B. Oni Kunichiwana. I don't know. I think it's really clean. I do have that one as well, and I think it's really clean. This one is a bit strange. It has like that spinning animation to it as well, but I think it feels off. It feels not right. So I put it at D. The Prime X. This is the first knife that's upgradable. The first premium knife I got. So it's for me. It has something nostalgic to it. I used it a lot when I just bought it, and it was a flex. I bought it in like episode 1, Act 2, and you were tripping, bro. You had so much trip when you had the Prime X. So that's why I put it at C. I think after they added the this X, I think it lost its value a bit. You could have replaced it with a cheap version of it, but I still think the Prime X is good. I think out of every Prime skin, the Prime X is the worst, but it has something nostalgic to it, you know. Prime Karambit, if you don't upgrade it, I think it's a B. But when you can like do this on the Karambit, you know, I don't like that. So when you don't upgrade it, it's B. When you upgrade it, it's a C. Yeah, this is just the AliExpress version of the Prime X. I put it at A. Prism Knife. I also have this knife when it just came out, when there wasn't even Prime Knife, Prime X. I've never used it since since I bought the Prime X, so I think it's A. Oh, here, yeah, it's A. Prosperity, C. Baseball bat thing. I think it's a pretty underrated knife. I like it. I put it at C. Reaver Karambit is another S tier. I really do like this knife. I think the Reaver collection is so good. I think this knife is one of the best knives in the game. The smoke effect, everything is perfect about it. It's a Karambit. It's just perfect. And for the Reaver knife, I do have this knife myself. I put it at A. It's the best dagger in the game, for sure. Maybe even better than the Glitch Pop and the Elder Flame. I think this is the best dagger in the game, yeah. The Recon Butterfly Knife. It was the first knife? Was it the first knife in the game? The Butterfly Knife in the game? I don't know. I think it was. It's a Butterfly Knife, that's why I put it at B, but I think it's a worse Butterfly Knife. It's a Butterfly, so I must put it at A. This thing here, the long stick, where you can do like all the kung fu skills, it's really cool. It's a Singularity Knife. I think this is the biggest waste of money, maybe together with this one. I put it at F. Almost every skin on the Singularity bundle is really good, except that one. The two Sentinels of Light knives, I think there are C, and this one is B. Another really strange opinion I have, I really like all the RGX skin. I know it's a pretty underrated skin in my opinion, because I like the classics, I like the sheriffs, I all like them. But I think for me, the RGX Karambit is almost as good as the Reaver Karambit. Yeah, all the Karambits are above, I know, all the Karambits, because Karambits are just so good. And I really like the fact that it's changed colors. I really like that, bro. The blade is a B, and the butterfly is also an S for me. But I think it's a bit worse than the Karambit, but I also really like the butterfly knife. My favorite knife in the game since it came out, not my favorite anymore. I think it's not as good as the Karambit, but for sure for a Battle Pass knife, it is a S knife. I still use it since I'm so proud I got it. I use it a lot. I think it's still a pretty clean knife, so I must put it at S. Oh wait, oh I switched this one. This is the regular one. This is F, and the Singularity butterfly knife is an A. The Smite knife, yeah. The Sovereign sword. I also really love love to use this one. And I don't know, something about this sword feels just so good, so I put it at A. Something about it feels just so clean. It feels so clean when you like Fine dagger, first dagger in the game. This thing here, it's Karambit, but I think this is the only Karambit that's not in the S tier. So I think I even put it at B. Oh, this together with the Prime 2.0 Karambit. Oh, this one, the knife. I think it's a B knife, yeah. Winter Wonderland is a A knife on Christmas, F knife on any other day. I think I must put it at A now because it's almost Christmas. Goro butterfly knife, not a good butterfly knife, I put it at B. Xeno hunter knife is an S knife. I really do like the effect. Such a simple design, just a black one, just a black knife, but then with a really cool animation to it. So this was my tier list. If you disagree with something, you can always put it in the comments. I know a lot of you will disagree with me, but I see you guys in the next video.